Hi, it's Cindy Lee, and today I want to have a serious talk with all of you who are over 50. Now, if you're under 50, you can definitely listen in. Maybe you'll glean something from this, but I really want to talk to those of you who are baby boomers, looking for retirement, planning for retirement, transitioning to retirement, or in retirement. And why am I directing my comments to you today? Because I've had several articles that I've come across in the last 2 weeks. A couple in the paper that I have locally, one in the USA Today, some on the internet. But for example, no better time to come out of retirement. Financial woes create less than golden years. That shouldn't be the case. You don't want to have worked hard all your life only to get to that point where you can't enjoy life, right? But I think that's what's happening for a lot of people these days, that those things are happening and people maybe have things that they didn't plan for in retirement. Now, I am sure most of you have spent a lifetime saving, planning, thinking of what you're going to do when you got to retirement. I know I did. I had the good fortune to have an aunt who told me way back when I started working many, many moons ago that I should always save 10% of everything I made for retirement. She was a very successful businesswoman, and it was really great advice. But that's not something always we can do, right? So maybe you find yourself getting to the point where you're thinking about retirement and you're talking to a financial planner and you find you maybe don't have the resources that you wanted. So what are you going to do about that? Or maybe you're in retirement and you are now finding that your expenses are much greater than you had anticipated. For example, I didn't dream in my wildest imagination that I would have the opportunity to travel as much as I did. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always loved to travel, but in the next month, I'm going to find myself in France, in Switzerland, and in Italy. I never dreamed that those were possibilities for me. I never dreamed that my 4 daughters would be in 4 different states. All of those things, all of that travel is going to cost more than I really anticipated. Maybe for you, it's your health insurance. It's going to cost you more or is costing you more in retirement. Maybe it's a medical expense that you hadn't planned for. Or maybe you're a grandparent who's very close to your grandkids and you get to watch them, you take them out to eat more, or you want to help them with their extracurricular activities. Maybe it's singing lessons or dance lessons or sports where now they travel around with sports and the equipment is so expensive. Lots of things that you maybe didn't anticipate. And now you find yourself wanting or needing more income. Well, that's what I want to talk about today. You see, direct sales, I think, in the past has maybe been considered a dirty little word. But for me, I can't imagine having to go back to a job where I had to report to a certain time, I had to be in a certain place, that I would not have the flexibility to go off and spend a week with my daughter, like I just did, or to travel to Europe when my husband's ready to go, or to just have somebody impromptu call me and say, Cindy, can you, my sister, come hang at the pool tomorrow? You know, I love the flexibility that I have now. And I know that many of you who have already started to experience that in retirement love that too, right? But what I also found is this extra income is making a difference for me, and it can for you. But there are some things to really consider before you sign up with a direct sales company. There are hundreds of them out there, and you find one that you can be passionate about. But I want to share with you today about Lime Life. I want to share with you because this is not a company, a career, an industry that I ever imagined myself in. I didn't have the training in the beauty industry as an esthetician. But what I did find when I tried these products, I felt more confident. You've heard me tell my story, many of you, and if you haven't, maybe go back to one of my first videos to listen to it. But I felt more confident when I put these products on my face than I had ever felt with any skincare or makeup that I had tried. And that's one of the things I really love about it. I love the excitement that women see when they put these products on their face, particularly as you're aging. I don't know about you, and I like to think I'm not vain, but God dang it, I like it when people say to me, Cindy, you look younger today than you did 10 years ago. What woman wouldn't want to hear that? I know, I love that. And I love that boost of confidence that women are getting, because as we age, we are very sensitive to those fine lines, to those age spots. So what does that say? Our products are exceptional. For example, last week in US Weekly, in the Holiday Buzz section, the Kardashians and Limelight were mentioned in the same article. Well, when you have the money to use anything and you pick Limelight, what does that say about these products, right? So when you're looking for a company, you want exceptional products, which Limelight has. The second thing I think you need to look at is the culture. Does the culture of the company match your belief? Is it something that you can put your heart and soul into? Because you really do need to be passionate about it to find success, or at least I believe you do. So when you find that company that can mirror your same goals and your same passion, that says a lot. Our company has been in this industry for over 60 years. It was a family that puts their entire reputation behind the products when they're released. They do not let it come out to the market until it's ready. It's one of the things I love. I know that if there's a product that Limelight offers, it is going to be of exceptional quality. I'll bank my reputation on it. The other thing about our culture is it's about empowering women. It's about helping women and men, but especially women, because I think sometimes we are underpaid. We don't even always believe in our worth. This company helps you believe in yourself. It wants you to be paid your worth. And you can do that with our company. They are all about our environment. It isn't just about selling products. It's about taking care and preserving the world for generations to come. It's about changing the lives of women around the country with our foundation, who helps other women start their own businesses. Everything about this company helps me make a difference, leave a legacy for my daughters, that I am involved in something that is so much bigger than just me. And the third part, compensation. Because let's face it, none of us really work just for the fun of it. Well, I guess I do kind of work for the fun of it, but it's also that little added money incentive because, hey, I'm really excited about France and Italy and Switzerland. Yeah. So that money, maybe for you it isn't the travel. Maybe it's for doing something for your grandkids. Maybe it's just dealing with inflation. But the money is what you determine it to be, because you have complete control of your future. It doesn't make a difference if the boss decides if you get a 2% raise or a 10% raise. That's my choice. It's about how much I'm willing to work and put into my company so that I know that I can be paid my worth. And what's great about our company is when our CEO saw people at the top, she added another layer to increase the revenue. When she saw people getting started, struggling a little bit more with their finances, what did she do? She added another layer for people to help sponsor and support those individuals. She's always looking for ways to help women, to help us earn our worth. So if you are facing your golden years and you're worried about having enough money, go back and talk to the beauty guide who first introduced you to Limelight. They can answer those questions for you and find out if this may be the right opportunity for you. And if you don't have a beauty guide, then please reach out to me. I would love to have that conversation and see if it's a fit. because I want your golden years to be golden. Remember, if life gives you limes, be the light. See you soon.